When the world demands conformity, how does one find the strength to leave everything behind for the truth? Her journey began in the highest New York society, but her heart found its home in the humbling service of God. This is the story of Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton, a woman whose courage laid the foundation for Catholic education in a new land. Welcome to the Cross Remains, where we explore the eternal truths and timeless inspiration of the Catholic faith. My name is Michael, and our focus today is on a pioneer of devotion, an American woman whose conversion and dedication stand as a monument to enduring faith. Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton. Born into a prominent Anglican family in 1774, her early life was marked by privilege, but her spirit was destined for a profound sacrifice and a glorious legacy that changed the face of the Church in the United States. Elizabeth Bailey enjoyed a vibrant youth in post-revolutionary New York City. She was exceptionally well-educated, well-connected, and deeply beloved, marrying the wealthy merchant William Seton at age 19. They moved in the highest social circles, and Elizabeth was, by all accounts, a woman of grace and intelligence. Yet, beneath the veneer of social success, she possessed a spiritual longing that no worldly comfort could fully satisfy. This early grounding in Christian charity would prepare her for the immense trials ahead. The family's prosperity was tragically short-lived. A series of financial reversals followed by William's failing health led them to a desperate trip to Italy in 1803, seeking a warmer climate that might restore his strength. It was a journey of heartbreak. William succumbed to tuberculosis in Pisa, leaving Elizabeth widowed with 5 young children in a foreign land. This devastating loss was the crucible where her true spiritual path began to be forged. While grieving in Italy, Elizabeth stayed with the family of her late husband's business partner, the devout Catholic Filicchi family. It was here, witnessing their profound faith, particularly their deep love for the Eucharist and the Blessed Mother, that her heart began to stir. She saw a reverence, a reality, and a sense of history in the Catholic faith that transcended her Anglican upbringing. The quiet dignity and spiritual certainty of the Filicchi home resonated deeply within her soul. Returning to New York, Elizabeth faced an agonizing choice. To embrace Catholicism meant social ostracism, financial ruin, and alienation from her family and friends in the strongly Protestant society of the early American Republic. It was a terrifying prospect for a young widow responsible for 5 children. Yet, she could not deny the truth she had encountered. Her profound exploration of the Scriptures led her to the inevitable conclusion that the Catholic Church was the church founded by Christ. This deep need for Catholic prayer became paramount. On March 14, 1805, Elizabeth Ann Seton took the monumental step of being received into the Catholic Church at St. Peter's Church in New York City. The cost was immediate and severe. Her family disowned her, and she was viewed with suspicion by her former social circle. This act of faith was a testament to her conviction that the eternal truths of the faith were worth any sacrifice. It was an ultimate act of devotion to the love of Christ she found in the sacraments. The need to support her family and her new faith led her to a vocation in education. She initially attempted to open a boarding house and a small school, but anti-Catholic prejudice made these attempts unsustainable. Her destiny, however, was about to be revealed through the intervention of a kind priest who suggested she found a new community for teaching the poor, inspired by European religious orders. This was a crucial turning point toward the great work of her life. In 1809, Elizabeth Ann Seton and her companions moved to Emmitsburg, Maryland. where she formally founded the Sisters of Charity of St. Joseph. This location was to become the cradle of Catholic parochial education in the United States. She adopted the black habit and was soon known as Mother Seton. The Holy Rosary meditation was an essential part of the daily rhythm of this new community, providing strength for the difficult work ahead. The Sisters of Charity was the first religious community for women founded in the United States. Mother Seton's vision was radical. A community devoted to teaching poor children and caring for the sick. She was not only a spiritual leader, but a pragmatic administrator, establishing a structure that was both devout and effective. This tireless work was fueled by her prayer life and her deep understanding of the teachings of Christ regarding service to the least of these. In Emmitsburg, Mother Seton established St. Joseph's Academy and Free School, which is widely considered the first Catholic parochial school in the United States. Her goal was to provide an education that nourished both the mind and the soul, ensuring that the children of immigrants and the poor had access to both academic instruction and firm grounding in Catholic tradition. Her efforts laid the groundwork for the vast network of Catholic schools that still serves millions today. The early days were marked by incredible hardship, poverty, lack of resources, and the devastating loss of two of her own daughters, who also died of tuberculosis, while the community was just establishing itself. Mother Seton met these challenges with unfailing trust in Providence. Her daily routine was centered around the Mass, the Divine Office, and personal meditation, showing the sisters how to find peace even amidst suffering. They truly lived out the call to pray with us, finding strength in communal and private prayer. Elizabeth Ann Seton had a natural gift for motherhood, which she extended to her sisters and students. She understood that effective teaching required both kindness and discipline, fostering a spiritual environment where joy and holiness could flourish. Her letters and journals reveal a woman of deep emotion and theological insight, constantly pointing her spiritual children towards the unwavering love of Christ. Her guidance emphasized charity and humility above all other virtues. Despite the challenges, the Sisters of Charity quickly grew. By 1814, they sent sisters to Philadelphia to found an orphanage, and later to New York to open another. Mother Seton's community was a dynamic, apostolic force, responding to the immense social needs of the growing American population. She demonstrated that a single, prayerful woman could ignite a movement that would transform the spiritual landscape of an entire nation. Her legacy is one of action born from deep Catholic prayer. Mother Seton's health, weakened by years of hardship and the stress of her work, began to fail in her later years. She suffered from a chronic lung ailment, likely the same disease that had taken her husband. Even in her final illness, her focus remained on the community and the spiritual welfare of her sisters and students. She prepared them for her departure not with fear, but with serene acceptance, reminding them that His love endures forever. Mother Elizabeth Ann Seton passed away on January 4th, 1821, at the age of 46. While her life was relatively short, her impact was immense. She left behind a thriving religious community that has since evolved into multiple congregations, all dedicated to education and charity. Her life is a powerful testament that sanctity is achievable not only in the cloister, but in the messy, demanding world of family, business, and cultural strife. She truly understood the moments in the life of Jesus dedicated to humble service. The recognition of Mother Seton's holiness began almost immediately after her death. Her cause for canonization formally began, fueled by the countless lives touched by the Sisters of Charity and the persistent, prayerful advocacy of the American faithful. The formal process of discerning her sanctity brought to light her heroic virtues, her unwavering faith, and the two miracles required for her final elevation to the altars. Finally, on September 14, 1975, Pope Paul VI solemnly declared Elizabeth Ann Seton a saint, making her the first person born in the United States to be canonized by the Catholic Church. This moment was a triumph for the American Church and a powerful affirmation that the pursuit of holiness is universal. Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton is a source of inspiration for every layperson, widow, and religious worker in the world. Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton remains incredibly relevant today. Her story speaks to the challenges of conversion, the difficulty of raising a family as a single parent, and the power of Catholic education to shape the future. She is a patron for widows, converts, and those facing financial hardship. Her life encourages us to embrace the cross, knowing that through service and devotion, true peace can be found. Her witness reminds us to never give up on the promise of the daily rosary for strength. The journey of Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton, from a privileged socialite to the founder of a major religious order and the first American saint, is a powerful lesson in obedience and trust. She shows us that God's plan often requires us to leave the comfortable path for the demanding one, and that the greatest reward lies in pursuing the eternal truths of the faith. She answered the call, and her work remains as a vibrant testament to the power of one soul committed to Christ. May the story of Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton inspire your own journey of faith. If you were moved by her unwavering commitment to the Catholic Church, please help us spread her light. Like this video to affirm the beauty of her legacy, share it with someone seeking strength in their faith, and be sure to subscribe to The Cross Remains so you never miss a chance to explore the great stories of our Catholic heritage. Ring the bell icon to be notified. Remember our slogan, because His love endures forever. God bless you.